Am I audible, guys? Can someone please confirm over the chat? Say yes or no at least. Okay, let's wait for 2 minutes and then we'll start. Okay. Okay, let's start now. So let me share my screen. Okay. So the best tool when we are working on this today, this was the smart form we were using. Okay, bill print and what all things we have completed. Let's see, execute this smart form. Okay, so LP01 will give us a printer. Okay, some breakpoint is there. We'll remove this. Okay, we are able to print this address, invoice number. Okay, we are able to print smart logos over here. We are able to print the templates as well. Okay, so if you don't know how to create the template, I'll just go through one more time. Okay, so in the customer information, we use a template over here. We divide it in two parts by clicking on pencil button. Okay, and then we divide it in the four columns. So one by one, total four. After that, we added the labels. Okay, here we printed address and all. Okay, and here we printed the values. And then similar way we give this one more parameter over here, which is output option. So here we told that which all values need to be printed and what should be the column or line. So hope you are clear with here till here. Guys, are we clear till here? And then simply we printed invoice value. Okay, in that what we did, we went to general attribute. Okay, go to this editor mode and we clicked on the go to option, change editor. Here we printed three values: invoice number, invoice amount and currency. Okay, and in the address window we just printed address, which is a constant address. We can use this right click. If I right click on this any window, okay, and if you get the address part also, this also can be utilized. Okay, you just do R&D for this, and then if you have any option or like if you have any doubt, then I can help you on that part. Okay, now let's do one thing over here is, if you see here, when I'm printing this smart form, okay, when we are printing this smart form, these windows are not coming, they are not aligned actually, right? It is not looking good. So let's make it align. Okay, one by one we will do it, and this should be same. Okay, just give me a moment, guys. So we will make these aligned actually. Just give me a moment, guys. Okay, sorry for that. Actually, I need to send some urgent message. Okay, so we will align these windows, okay, and we'll try to align this text now. This is not looking good, it all sticking with the wall, okay. We'll give some space. So how we can achieve this actually? For that, we will have to use some smart styles, okay, and we might have to use this windows also, okay. So let's see that how we can do it. So first, let's design the windows itself, okay. So we can go back, click on the page, okay, and open the form painter from here. See, these windows are not aligned, okay. So here we have two things. One is upper margin, means how much distance you are going to maintain from the top, okay, which we call as upper margin. If you go in the output option, not here, just select the window, okay, and inside that window we have output options. So here we can see some left margin, top margin, okay. So what is top margin means? This window from the top means this total page, okay. From here it should print actually, okay. So it says 1.4 centimeter left, okay. So from 1.4 centimeter left it will start printing, and top means 0.37, from the top it will start printing, okay. So we can align these values. We can increase the length and width also, but just either we can do drag and drop, like select it and drag it, okay, or we can use these width and height fields, okay. So let's give the same width for all the windows so that everything will look good, okay, and we'll align these windows also. How we can do it? So we'll have to manage the left margin, top margins, okay. So first margin this 0.5, we'll make it left margin 0.5, okay, that's more than enough centimeter, okay. Okay, comma is not working, 0.5. Then we'll use the same for this window as well, 0.5, okay. Now this window also we will start with main window also 0.5. See, all came in sync, okay. You can do it one by one to all the windows. Then let's increase the size of this window. So what is my total page size? What is my total page size? Can anyone tell me? What is my total page size? Anyone? So if you are not sure what is the total page size, just drag this window till here, okay, and drag this size window to till here. So it will capture the whole page. Now just take it from here. What's the main window size? Okay, double click on this, go to output option, okay, and it is coming with as 21, okay. So you can use the total 21 bit if you want to, or if you want to use 19, okay. We'll leave some margin from the left and the right, okay, so that it should not flow till the page last, okay, or it should not start from the starting. So we'll use it according. We'll give 20, okay. So 20 should be my page size, main window, and left margin we will give 0.5. See, It got adjusted automatically. So from left and right, it got adjusted. Okay, and we give zero point 0.5 margin from here, then 20 centimeter, and then this is also zero point 0.5 is left. Okay, now we will give the length and width also for these windows. How we can do this? Just select this window. Okay, just select these windows. Okay, and then first total size is 20, right? We'll make it 10 10 or 10.5 10.5 21. No, we'll make it 10 10. No, that's also not possible. We'll make it 10 and 9 something. Okay, so 19 or 20 should be there, so we'll make it 10. Okay, so bit should be 10, and for this also the bit should be 10. Okay, see, it has gone out, so we will say move it till left side. Okay, then we will do the same for this also. So bit is 10, and this width also we'll make it 10, but it will flow to outside the window, so we have to take it. If it goes outside the window, it will not display any data. Okay, so you keep it inside the window itself. And now we have increased the bits. Okay, now let's increase the height. Okay, how to increase the height? We can go to the height section over here. Okay, so what's the height for this? 5.4. Let's make it 5. Okay, or yeah, 5 is fine. We will make the 5 for this also. These also will make it 5. This also we will make it 5. See, all windows are same width and height, but let me print it. Okay, so that you'll see difference what I'm gonna do next. Okay, and it's important when you're designing the smart form, it is important to do the alignment, otherwise it will not look good, and you might have to do the changes again. See here, can you spot some difference over here? This window is coming little bit down. If you see here, it is coming little bit down, and from here it is top up, right? Same goes for this window also. It is coming little bit down, at least some right? 2 or 3 mm. It is coming down, and it is getting stick with this. Can you see the difference over here, right? So what we'll do is we'll make it bit left, and we'll make it all equal size, left, right, top, and down. Okay. How we can do it? First, let's check the upper margin or top margin for this. So for this window, the top margin is zero point 0.4. Okay, so we'll copy this top margin, and we'll take this margin and we'll give it over here. See, it has gone up little bit. Okay, now if you see the top margin for this window, so it says 6.27. So guys, 6.27 means centimeter is from the top, from the main page. How will you calculate the top margin for this actually? How will you calculate the top margin is that you have to take how much space it has taken. So if I go to this window, okay, so top margin is zero point 0.4. Okay, and what is the height of this window? Height is 5. So total length, how much it has taken is 5.4 centimeter. Yes, for 5.4 centimeter. Okay, now it is coming where 6.2 centimeter. It means some space are left over here. Either you can stretch the windows like that, okay, or then you have to stretch this window also as a height. So what is the height for this window? We can make it equal. Okay, we can make the height equal so that it will look good. Okay, now if you see the top margin for this, which is 5.96. Okay, how will you calculate the top margin? From the top, how many centimeter it should display actually? Okay, from the top, how much is centimeter it has to display. So what's the top margin for this? 6.2, which is very big. Okay, so let's take it 5.96. Now if you see here, all windows are looking like in sequence, but still, can you see the spot difference here? These windows are big and these windows are a bit small. Okay, so what's the left margin for this? It is 7.72, and I think for this it will be somewhere 11. See, so we can give it 10.72. Now I think all should be in sequence. Yeah, see, all are in sync. Now these left, right, top, and bottom, everything looks same. Let's check it. Okay, and execute it. So that's how you need to design it very clearly. Okay, but here we are not seeing the right side. Why we are not seeing? Because we might have forgot to add the right side of this. So we can do that. Okay, but if you see here, the alignment, It's looking good, right? So we have given the proper alignment. The height and the width are same, right? For this window also height and width are same, right guys? So it looks good, but we can see there is some issue over here. We have not given the full size. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, so we have the templates over here. In the template section we can go. Okay, we have given this. Okay, it is not taking, the template does not take, but the windows will take this. Mhm. Okay, it's already there, so no problem. So we can go to template. Okay, go to the templates. Here we have to see here we have increased the size of the window, and that's the reason it is coming till this much actually. Okay, if you want to stretch it till last, you can just pick it and move it till here. Okay, you can use the full length actually. Okay, and you can again use this as a half so that it will look good. Okay, you can stretch it one by one, or you can give the lengths also. See here, what is the length over here? I don't know, like what is the length over here? Simply go to remove this form painter. Okay, if you don't want to drag it, no problem, just copy this. Okay, one sec, go to template again, select this one. Okay, go to the detail section, take the size of this, which is 5.18. Okay, and give it for all, so it will be divided for all actually. Okay, see, all will be in the same sequence. If I go back, width of the customer email exceed table width. Okay, see here it says that this is exceeding the width. Okay, so if you see 5.18 plus 4.82 is equal to 10, right? 5 plus 4 9, and then this 10. What is my total length of this window? What is the total length of this window? 10. Okay, so we have to get give it bit less, or it should work actually. I don't know why it is not working. So we can give 5.17. Let's see whether it's gonna work or not. And then go down the last one also. So check width of customer address does not match the total length actually. It says okay, and then give here same length. Yeah, now I think it should work. Yeah, so if you'll go to table painter, see it has divided in two parts automatically. Okay, similar way you can also use. Now let's check it, save it and activate it. Let's run the code, but still we will not able to see the lines actually. We have not done anything for the lines, so we will do that after this check. Okay, see, we have merged it, that's why we are able to see the line. Okay, if we have not merged with this column, okay, then we have to give it explicitly. How we can give it? We can just click on this field, and then we have this right side option, right frame, we can use it and it will be available. Okay, hope it's clear guys. Now say clear guys in the comment section so that I can move to the next part. Hi Kishore. We are still able to see some space over here. Okay, why we are able to see the space over here? Because there is a space in this window actually. If you want to move it a little bit, we can use it till here. Okay, and then there will not be any space. If you want to utilize, give the same name, same field thing, so what you can do is you can go to customer windows. Okay, or you can go, one thing you can do is you can general attribute, oh, sorry, output. What's your total height? 5.31. Okay, so if you divide 5.31 by 4, okay, because we have 4 columns, it comes as 1.3275. Okay, copy this 1.375 and give it over here. Go to templates, and these fields we are going to change the width now. Okay, so sorry, height. Okay, 1.32 we will make it like that, so all will be in sync. Okay, must be in format, we have to give comma because we have not changed it, and two characters it supports, comma. Now if we go here, then we will not be able to see any space also. That's how we can do the formatting. Okay, see, all are formatted properly, right? Still we can see some dot over here. Why? Because we might have given the down actually. We have in the template, if you go into the table painter, so we might have given the downside this thing. This we have might have given it, so we will remove it. Okay, we will remove this. Let it print the main header actually. Okay, let's execute. Smart form is a patience thing actually, guys. Okay, so you have to do the design peacefully. See here, now that line is gone. So if you are continuously working on, then you can see at any time, okay, what is coming wrong. You will be knowing, okay, how to change, what to change. Now, if you see, observe over here, these all are coming normal font only. Okay, that will change later. Okay, we'll work on the main concept first. Designing part we can do later one more time. Okay, now we have printed the address, we have printed the logo, we have printed the invoice header number, okay, header information. We have printed the what is my customer to whom I'm going to send this purchase order or sales order, okay, or bill document. Now I want to print the data over here. Which data? Like item data. So you guys, you people will be aware about the concept of purchase order, right? So if I open any purchase order in the system, ME23N, okay, this is one of the purchase order. Okay, so what we have printed here, we printed the sales order. We have to use VF03. Okay, and this is a number. Can you see, guys, over here how many line items are there? 340 line items are there, right? So 34 line items total we have for this invoice actually. Okay, and what's the total value? 72,909. So if you see here, how much we are printing over here? Same, right? See, 72,909. So same we are printing. Now we want to print this data. Which data? This line item data. Okay. So to print the line item table data in the smart forms, we will have to use table concept. Okay. How to use the table concept here is that data will be printed in the main window. Okay. So in the main window, how to create the table is simple. Right click on the main window, click on create, and then we have table option available. Click on that. Okay, now we get this window over here. Okay, now in this here also we need to design how many columns we need. Okay, so how many columns we need actually, if I just go to that screen again, BF03. Okay, if you are seeing this, what we are able to see over here, we can see the items, we can see the description, we can see build quantity, net value, material, tax amount, pricing, right? This is the material number. So I want to print these all information in my smart forms. Okay, so how to print these? So let's see it. Okay, which all fields? So we'll using 1 2 3 4 5 6 See, at least 5 fields we will be try to print it. So if you want 5 fields over in the smart form, so we'll have to use this pencil button first and draw at least 5 columns here. See, 1 2 3 4 5. You can see 1 2 3 4 5. Now let's adjust it. Okay, we'll give the same size. How we can give, guys? So what is my total length here? Width is 15, not here. If you go to the main window, go to the output option, my total width is 20 centimeter. Okay, so we will divide this 20 centimeter into 4 parts. Okay, so let's go here and then we will go into here. So we can give at least 4 centimeter each. Okay, 4 4 4 4 4. Total 5 fields we have created. If I go back to table painter, see, all are looking same. So if you don't want to drag and drop the things, sometime when we are doing with the mouse, okay, we cannot accurately see how much size is coming. So accordingly, you can increase or decrease the size. If you want to give, let's suppose you have some other field which wants 6 field, okay, it wants 6 centimeter. I'll go over here. This wants 6 actually, okay. Then this can be 3. Somewhere we have to reduce the size or somewhere we have to increase the size. Then we can do like this. Okay, so it says 4 foot 8, 6, 14, 14 and 4. Okay, so we can give it 5. Okay, and then this 3. Now it should work. Yeah. See, we have given the third field as a bigger one and the fourth field as a small one. So similarly, you can reduce the size or increase the size of smartphone main table. Okay. Now we can see something name over here L type 1. So what is L type 1 actually here? This is nothing but line type. Okay. So you know the table type kind of thing, right? So similar we have line type. So sometime what happens in the smart form when you're printing, the user wants different kind of printing thing. He wants to print some more information also along with 2 or 3 lines. Okay. And then he wants to start with main line item. To do that, we can create one more line over here. Okay. So for now we'll see only one line at a time. Okay, so we'll go to details. We'll give some name over here, line type 1, because this will be useful in the future actually. Okay, now how many columns we are going to print? We are going to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll go to header. Okay, now we have to understand these three things. What is header? What is main area? What is footer? Okay, so I think let me open my office. Let me open PowerPoint section. So I think I have explained this in my last session. So I'll explain again so that it will be more clear. Okay. So let's suppose we have this header over here. Okay. This is how my smart form will look like when we are going to print. Okay. So we have three concepts over here. If you see header, main area, footer. Header means the line items like it tells you about your column or your list. Okay. That what all things it is going to store. Okay, main area means we will print the main things like when we go to any supermart in that bill, right? In that bill what we mostly see in the top is item and then item name, then quantity and then price and then total price, right? And below that we see the total item list, 10 item, 15 item, 20 item, similar way. Okay, so here we will tell which all things is my labels, and in the main area we will see which all items are there. In the footer we can see the totals. Okay, total or subtotal concept we can use in this. So if you see your bill in the market, if you go okay somewhere, you see with a bill like that, right? In the top it says like what's the material, quantity, price, but next thing is Maggie, biscuit or anything, right, which you are buying and all, and the last you see as a amount, right? So that can be achieved with header, items and footer. Okay, hope this clear, guys. Okay, and guys, one more thing I need to tell you in this customer thing. Okay, when we are doing this customer information, we use the template, right? And here we are using the table. So what's the difference and when to use the template and when to use the table? Okay, so template is like when you want to, when you already knows how many rows data you are going to print. Okay, when you already knows before running this program or output, you already knows how many rows or table data will be printed, and it will has to be static. Okay, then we go over with template. But when you are not sure how many rows my smart form can have or how many rows this purchase order can have, then we go with tables. So table we call it as dynamic. Okay, dynamic object, and table templates are static objects. And table means dynamic means like if you go to any supermarket, right? What we do is, can you please add this item in the list? So what he does is he scans he scan this product and then he added in the list, right? But suddenly you got your mood change that no, just remove this item, I don't want. What it will do, it will delete this item from here. So it's a very dynamic, but okay, but in time of template, okay, at the time of template it has to be fixed in the starting only that I want this customer information over here. Okay, hope that's clear. So that's a very important question people ask in the smart form. What's the difference between template and smart tables? Okay, so let's go to table and try to print. Okay, now here we are going to print 5 fields, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, then how my form or my page will get to know? If you'll go to the form painter, it is still showing empty, right? There's no design, like 5 lines are not there. One, two, three, four, 5 lines should be there to print it, right? How my main window will get to know? For that, you have to first design the header, right click on that, okay? Click on create, and then we have to use a table line, okay? And table line means the one which we have already created. If you go to the table, right? Then here we have created the line type one, right? So we can use this line type. Automatically the 5 columns got created. See, we have created the 5 column for the table line, right? So 5 columns got created. In the main area also, sometime if you don't want to print 5 lines, you want only 4 lines, that is also possible. You can give the next table type. But if you use same table type, right? We have line type, right? If you use the same line type, see, we have only one line type available here. If we have two or three or four, no, we can change the output actually. Okay, you just try that and let me know if you are facing an issue. As soon as I click 5, so what it says now, my main window will have 5 headers, okay, and 5 footers, 5 items. In the main area, we will display the items. In the header, we will display the labels, okay. In the footer, we are not going to display anything. We will just display the net amount. For that, we will create one more line type, okay. So we have designed the designing part, okay. Now let's write the value, okay. How will you display the value in the smart form? How will you display anything in the smart form? So we need text elements, right? To print anything, like if you go here in the invoice data, we use the text element over here, right? In general attribute, we give this much in the print. So similar way, if you want to print something in the main window, we need the text elements over here. See, it is empty. So we have to give one by one that in this column you print this, and in that column you print that. Okay. But before that, we have not taken the data. We don't have data yet, right, in our program. So let's first write the query to get the data. Okay. So we can write select star from VBRP. This is a table which will hold information. Yeah, Kishore, I'll answer that question to you. Don't worry. Okay. How to link particular PO print object like T code ME9F. Okay, that's a good question. I'll explain that. Okay. So for now, select star from BBRP into table. Okay. So we'll use one table called LTBBRP over here. Where? Okay. And what's the key? BBLN is the key actually in the table. I already know. So if you want to see, you can also see if I go to BBRP table, okay, and go to S11 mode from here. See, BBLN is the key field over here. So with that, we are passing BBRK, BBLN, okay, into BBRP. See, this here also, this is the key. So we'll pass the BBRK data into BBRP and fetch the entries from there, okay. So where VPLN equals to where we have VBRK, I think it is there in GSVBRK hyphen VBLN. Okay, that's all. Check the syntax. It says LTBBRP is unknown. So guys, we have not declared this table anywhere. Either we can use the types over here and the declares it, okay, create some structure, or if you have already have created the types or thing, now we have to declare this table in the global definition in global data. Okay. So guys, one concept I want to ask you here is if I want to write, okay, if I want to write some query, I want to declare some table in the report programs. How do we do it in the report programs? How do we declare the local internal tables? A work area directly we can assign like, right? We can say data global structure of VBRK type VBRK, right? We can directly use this. But if I want to use the table, okay, if I want to declare some table, how can I declare it here? Can someone write the syntax over a comment section? Can anyone write the syntax in the comment section? Make it fast, guys. I'm waiting for you guys. Kindly write it. Usually write in global database type table of. Okay, one question. Yeah, Vinay, but global data. Okay, so in global data, if you go, okay, let's declare one table LT underscore VBRP. Okay, then we have typing parameter available here, so we have to use only the available one. So here we do not have type table of. We cannot use the type table of over here. We can use only type and type reference to. So type reference to is for the class object or any object which you are creating with reference to. Then only we can assign the type reference to. If you want to use type, then it will not. It will be as what it will behave like. It will behave like structure. If I give like this, then no problem. It will behave like a structure. If you see here, statement in context not permitted. Why it is not permitted? Because if you see in this initialization, this global data we are using as LTBBRP, but in our code, okay, we are using as a table, correct? So to use the table, SAP has given one option available, okay, which option? We need to use the table type. So guys, you might be knowing how to create the table type. If you go to SC11 in the data type section, if you have create some table type, okay, click on the create. Okay, already exists. We'll give some random number. Here we have one option called table type, right? And then click on OK. Give some random description for now and then line type. Here you can give any structure name and both table name. Okay, if I use a BBRK as a structure, it will allow me to check. Okay, so if I say yes, local object, see, no inconsistency found. Then we'll have to create one table type, which will behave like a table, and then we'll use as a reference object. Okay, and if I use this in a table, then it will work like I already have a structure. This is my table type, and this table type is equal to I'm using in my smart forms. Okay, so for that we already have one table type available. Okay, someone has already created it. JTT underscore VBRP. Okay, SC11. Press F4 over here. Search if anything is already created or not. See, someone has already created this GTT BBRP. Go to display mode, and what they use is only the BBRP table directly they have utilized. Okay, now how it will behave actually, how it's behaving here. Okay, so let me give you some background of this. Okay, G table type. Okay, how it's gonna behave actually. So in the programs, what we basically write is if I want to create data, right? What we can create LT underscore VBRP, right? Type table of TY or VBRP, okay, directly. See, this syntax will be correct, right? This syntax will be correct. If I want to declare some structure, okay, how I can declare the structure? I can say global structure underscore VBRP type, okay, and VBRP, okay. Check. So there is no error, okay. Now I have one more way to declare the same structure. What I can do is I can use the GSVBRP1, okay, comma. I can say like line of, right? If I use like LTBBRP, okay, and then enough, then what it will be? It will behave like my table, right, guys? It will behave like my table. Okay, I'll check that winner, okay? So it will behave like table over here, okay? So if I want to use as a table, okay, if I want to use as a work area, what I will do? I will create one thing like GS. underscore BBRP2 like line of. Okay. Now if I use LTBBRP over here, it will behave like our structure. Means one line at a time it will be using of this table, because this is a table we have used, right guys? So similar way, what we did is there actually we just use the data. Okay, let me just put a breakpoint over here. Okay, activate it and go in debug mode. Okay, to make you more understand. See, this we created as a table type. This is my work area, and this is like my again my table type, because we have used the like statement over here. Okay, and then this is will my behave like structure. So let's go in debug mode. Okay, see, if I double click on the LTBBRP, it is internal table. Can you see here? It has 0 multiplied by 228 fields. Okay. If I click on the GSBBRP, see, it says structure. Okay. If I click on GSBBRP1, again see, it is behaving like a table. Why? Because we gave object like LTBBRP. So LTBBRP is my table. But GSBBRP2 we set like line of, means it will hold only one line. So if I double click on that, see, it's behave like a structure. Okay. Now I'll tell you the table type concept over here. Okay. So if I say data, okay, LT underscore BBRP, okay, I'll just use other name so that it will be more clear. Type, okay, table of BBRP, and then if I say LT underscore BBRPP1 and type, now I will be using my, what I will use, I'll use my jack TT underscore BBRP. This is my table type which we have already created, right? If you just double click on this, see, this is my table type. Okay, let's put a breakpoint over here first directly. Okay, now let's activate it, execute it. See, if I double click this, it is saying this is my internal table with 228 fields and it has only 0 rows. Okay, if I use this LTBBRP, okay, see, this is also behaving like my internal table with these many fields. So both are similar. Okay, but we can use uh, table type directly in the smart form. So we got one suggestion. Let's try to implement that from the comment section. Okay. So we'll be using a table type over here in the global definition. So type table of, okay. Let's check. So statement in context not permitted. Okay. And then if I use chat tt underscore bbrp, check now. Okay. Still same error. So I think we have done something wrong in the query. Select star from BBRP, that's fine. Into table LT BBRP where BBLN number is fine. Let's comment this code and see. Okay. Statement in context not permitted. So why we are getting this error over here? Okay, let's delete this line for now and let's check. Statement context not permitted. Okay, we were using over here, that's the reason. Okay, so let's go to the global data again. Okay, give same again, LTBBRP type table of BBRP. Okay, check the syntax. See, name of the table must be specified. Where are we getting this error? So we are getting in the table actually. Here we have to pass the LTBBRP, which we are going to loop. So this I'll tell you first. Let me do this. Okay, and then we will create one structure. Okay, GS underscore BBRP. This will be a type of BBRP only. Okay, so now we have declared the tables and this, and then what we will do next is we will write the query to fetch the output or data. Okay, this also we have done. Now in the table section, when we are going to print the data, we have to tell in the data part that which is my table which is going to run multiple times. Okay, run the output over here, run the display the output in the smartphone. So we have created one table over here, LT BBRP, okay, into GS BBRP, that's all. So now it will loop the data one by one, one by one. You can control the data also if you want to print only some rows. That is also possible over here. Okay, save it. Now check. So it says LTBBRP is unknown. Where it is showing me now, let's go to initialization mode. Then if you want to take some output, right? I told you if you are going to use as output, then you have to maintain it in your output parameters. Okay. So just give it here. Let's check the syntax again. Okay, no error. That's great. So I think it's gonna work. Let's activate it. So Vinay, I think it's working, but I have never tried that. I tried long back, but not so. I was not sure. Okay, but let's see. Okay, how whether it's gonna print the data or not. So I'm just executing it to get the data. Okay, let's put a breakpoint over there. So let's see how many rows are printed. So total 34 rows. It is able to take it. So it is working, guys. We can directly use a type table of, or we can use the table type also. So how to take the table type? Similar way, you can just remove this and use ZTT, okay, BBRP, okay. But this is when we are having table already available for this, and if you do not want all the fields data, then you can create your own table type, okay, and then you can create the you can use it in your system. See, here we are accessing 288 fields, okay, but in our real scenarios we do not want that many fields. We want only 50 fields, 10 fields, 5 fields, 8 fields, likewise. So that time we go with table type also, okay. So let's check it. If any error, no error, activate it and execute, okay. So this way time also we'll see the same output. We will have 34 rows available in that internal table LTBBRP, right? Great. So execute it. So nothing will come here because we have not given any statement yet to write it, okay. So let's go to main window. Now we will print the data. We have just created the structure, but we have not printed the data. Okay. Before going there, first we have to do a header. Okay. In all headers, we will have to create one text element to print the header. Okay. So right click on that, click on create and the text. Okay. We can give text here item number. Okay. See, we can give directly labels from here. If you want to add some field, click on the plus symbol and then you can give the field, or you can also go to edit more. Okay, go to the edit mode, change editor. Here also you can give these labels, okay, and number. So both the place it is okay. So it's up to you which one you are going to use. So both are fine, okay. But if you want to give paragraph format and character format, that time it's easy to give there. So I'll tell you how to design that part also. So next we'll use material number, okay. Next we will use which one we'll use quantity, okay. You will print quantity here, okay. Next we will use description. We will use the description, okay. Next we will use the uh, amount, okay. We can give any label which you want to give based on your input from the functional or from the document. You can give anything over here, okay. This is up to you totally. Let's try to print this whether it's gonna print or not, okay. We have given the values. See, it is coming, but it is not coming in the formatted view which we have designed. See, 1 2 3 4 5, all 5 are coming, but it is not coming in the formatted view. So why it is not coming? Because we have not given the this thing over here. We have to click on this window first, okay. This is not in edit mode. Click on this window. Now it will be all coming in the border actually. So total border we have given, but internal border we have not given yet. See, if I'll just execute it, okay. So four side all border will come, but internally border will not come. Okay, still it is not coming. Why it is not coming? We forgot to give the width actually. So 1 point width we will give. Okay, this is required to how much bold you want to make your window actually. We can choose from here. Okay, so let's execute here. See, you can see here all four side windows is coming. Now internal windows are not coming, that thing, so that also we need to design based on the template like we did, right? The same way we have to do for tables also. So we have to click on table, go to table thing, okay, and remove see currently this pencil is coming. I don't want this pencil, I want to select this column. Then click on this pencil. Now the pencil will go, so we can select this column. We can give the right window, okay. So here left window is not required, right window is required. So we will give the right, select this one, give one more right, select this one, give one more right, select this one, then right, okay. Here the right is already coming, so no need to do this. Activate it and check, okay. Keep checking the smart form so that at the last you should not get the surprise, okay, that this is not working, that is not working. See, we can see some border is coming now, right? We can see some border is coming, but still the down border is not coming. For that we can use the second setting which is available over here, okay. We can use this lower frame, okay. See, if I use the lower frame, it will be printing and we'll see the output also, okay. You can use a bits also if you want to give more bits, that is also possible. Color also possible. If you want to give color like blue, black or something, that also possible. So if I give green over here, okay, let's activate and see. So my last line should be green, okay. The downside line should be green. Okay, that is not coming over here. See, last line is not coming. Okay, why it is not coming, guys? Can anyone tell me? The downside, all the lines are coming properly now, okay, but last line is not coming. So there might be some setting we might have missed. Saturation is not good. Color, if I say black only, whether it's gonna print. Okay, we have not used actually, so that's a problem. So if I see here, let's give the line first, downside, and then activate, and let's see. Sometime when we are clicking also, we missed it actually. Okay, simply execute. Let's see. Yeah, now we can see that green line is coming. So if you want to give some coloring also in the smart form, okay, that is also possible. Like you can give this color also, that left color, right color, anything you can give based on your requirement. Okay, so we have used the red green color for our testing purpose. Okay, so we have printed the label now in the header. Okay, now we want to print the data. So how we can print the data? We have already received the data in the table, right? In the structure we have looped the data also here, right? In the table we can see over here, see we have looped the data LTBBRP to GSBBRP. So now we have to use this GSBBRP and create the nodes in the main area. Okay, so if I just open this, total 10 fields, 5 fields are there. We need to create some text element to print the data. Okay, so go to text. Okay, first we will print what we will print first. We will print the item number. Okay, so how to print the data? Ampersand GSVPRP hyphen, okay, and then first line items would be I think POSNR we have, okay, then ampersand. So this will print the item number, okay. Next column we will print the material number, okay, text. So what's the field name for material number? It's MATNR, right? Everyone knows whoever working. So ampersand GSVBRP MATNR, which is Metner, we can give from here or we can give from the editor also. Both the things are possible. Okay. Then next, what we are going to print. See guys, we have not given the label names, so we might forget also what was my third label. So if I just click on the third label here, it is quantity. So it is advised that always give the name over here. Okay, so that you will be able to see it. So first one was item number. Okay, give any name over here. And then this was my material number, so we can give mat number. Okay, third thing was we can give quantity. Okay, qty, give any name at least. Okay, or based on your project you can give your names. Okay, fourth one was description. Okay, so we can give dsc. And then fifth one was amount. Okay, So we can give the amount. See guys, now if I want to give any value here, I can easily see, okay, first one is item number, second one is material number, third one is quantity, fourth one is description, so that it will not create the confusion. And then I can, when we have 10, 12, 15 fields, no, that time it makes very easy to see from the names actually. So now my next name is quantity. So quantity, I think we will have field called FKIMG, something will be there. Let's see in the table. Okay, so VBRP, give the billing document number. So quantities, bill quantity, yeah, this is a field. Okay, FKIMG is the field, so we will utilize this field. Okay, so see, I'm clicking on the plus symbol and then giving. You can also go to this thing. Okay, go to editor, change editor. Okay, give name directly over here, GS underscore VBRP hyphen this field and ampersand. Here also it's possible. Okay, see, it came. If it is not existing or some name is wrong, see, if I give the wrong name, okay, if I just give FKIAG, click on OK, it will, okay, it should give me an error actually. Syntax check. See, VVRP does not have component called FKIG. So we can check that also sometime where we are giving the wrong thing. Okay, so FKIMG. Then let's go check now. Gone. Right. Next one is description. So create one node over here, text node, and give the field name description. I think MATKL we will be using. So ampersand GS underscore VBRP. Okay. No, not here. VBRP hyphen MATKL. Okay. Click OK. And then last we have net price or amount. So for that the field name is NTWR. Okay. So that also we can give here. Ampersand GS underscore VBRP hyphen NATWR. Okay, so we have given all five fields which we want to print. We will not use the footer now. Let's check and print it. Okay, so it says MATKL does not exist in BBRP. Okay, so where is the error? So if I click on this text 14, so let's check the MATKL is not there. Okay, so what's the field name here? Find description. Okay, ARKTX. Okay, that's strange. Okay, so we will just change it. Okay, then it will not give me the error. Just check. ARKTX. Okay, we have given the wrong actually. The name is not correct for text 9 14. So underscore we should have given, but we have given hyphen. Let's check whether MATKL exists or not. MATKL. Yeah, it exists. Material group. Okay, MAKTX should be the material description. So we have RKTX. Okay, that's fine. Let's just check for text 9. For text 9, what amount description? Yeah, so here we have given the label actually in the header, but here if you want to print the data, okay. So ARKTX is fine. Let's check the syntax. Yeah, no error. Activate it and execute it. Okay, execute it and save it. Check. Give this little P01. Execute. Okay. See, it says some field is unknown. What it says, a reference field GSVBRP's network is unknown in form. So guys, I hope you guys know the importance of your reference field for any amount and quantity fields, right? So if you go in the BBRP table, okay, if you go in the BBRP table, okay, execute. So no, not execute, just go to S11. If you see here the currency and quantity fields, right? Click on this, and then if you see for quantity, right? Yeah, see here for NETWR they are maintaining reference table and reference field. So reference field is required, like which currency you are going to use for that amount field, or that quantity field, like for quantity which unit of measure you are going to use, right? So we need this thing in the smart form as well. Okay, so how to give this reference field in the smart forms? Okay, how to give this field in the smart form? So we'll see that. Okay, so let's go to smart form, and then here in the global definition we have currency and quantity fields available to give for the reference. Okay, so we have to tell which field name. My field name is gs underscore vbrp hyphen netwr. Okay, what is the reference field? So reference field we have gs underscore vbrk hyphen wark. I think that is the field which we have seen right now, right? Double click on this, go to input help check. From here we can get the field name also. Sorry, quantity fields. See here, this is my WARK is my reference field for NETWR. So we can give over there. Okay. Data type is currency, not the quantity. Just check it. Any error? No. Activate it. So this I did not give purposefully, so that you will be knowing when you are going to use amount and fields, so that you can give the conversion. So new values, give the value over here. Okay. LP01. Now it has not given for any error. Now it is printing the data. Can you see guys over here? It is printing the data over here. We have one of 3 pages, okay, which is printing the data. We can go to the next page. See, this is my page 2. Now this is my page 3, right guys? So we are able to print the data. Now that's how it looks like. We can take the output also, like if I say PDF, okay, we can take the output if you want to print it. Okay, see, it has generated one PDF for me, and we can give the print command to this. So total 3 pages will be printed. But if you observe over here that this logo, address, invoice number, header, customer things is being printed in all the pages. Okay, it is being printed on all the pages. It is wasting my page actually when we are going to go for print, right? Control P if I do, right? It is printing in all the pages, so it is waste of pages. Okay, what we have to do is we will display these 4 items in first window only, and other windows we will not display that, so that we can save some page. So how to achieve this in smart forms? Okay, so let's go back to change mode. So just hide it. Okay, we are not gonna look more for now. Okay, then what we can do is we can select each window which is getting duplicate in all the pages. Then in the output options, just give me a moment guys. In the condition tab over here, we can see some option where this window should display. So we can say it should display only on first page. It should not on first page but other pages. Okay, only after the end of main window. So after the main window we can display this. So based on that condition you can do it. Okay, so I want only on first page. Okay, just check this box and go to the next window. Check this box, go to the next window. Okay, check this box, go to the next window, and check this box. Okay, save it, activate it, and let's print it. Okay, see guys, we are on first page. Okay, the logo and windows all are printed, but if I go to the next page, see, this got disappeared. Okay, if I go to the next page, it got disappeared, right? But still we are not able to save the page. It should start from the top, right? It should start from the top. Okay, so how will you give this kind of thing actually over here? See, we cannot redesign the page, because if we go to the page painter, if we just stretch it from here to top, the other windows will hide, right? If I just do like that. Okay, and execute simply. Let's see what it shows to us. Okay, see, it got mixed up. My windows are on back side. Okay, my this window, main window, is on top of that. So to do that, what we are going to do is, let's see, okay, how to achieve that part. So we will start my window here for the first page. Okay, I can increase the length some more here, still available. Okay, then what we will do is we will create one more window. Okay, we will just create a replica of this page. Okay, we will create one replica of this page, control C, okay, and control V, paste. Okay, we did the replica of this page, and that in the main page what we are going to do is, we can see one setting over here, next page. So what should be your next page actually? So here if I say my first page should be this one, okay, but my next page should be this one, page 2. So for that, why we are doing this? So that we will save some page actually. Okay, we are creating two pages now. So we can select the next page, not the current page. Okay, now only one time this page will be printed, and next time this page will be printed. Here what we can do is we can delete all the windows from here, not required, right? These logo, these smart address, this is not required at all. See, I'll delete this page. Okay, nothing is required, only I want only the main window. And what I can do is I can stretch it to top. See, now I can utilize my whole page over here. Simply check it, activate it, and execute it. Okay, see here, this is my first page, right? Can you see the pages? It's two only, right guys? Then next go to this page. But still there is one more setting we forgot to do, but let's see if any data is available for that or not, and I can show it to you that what is that setting which we missed to do that. Okay, so that will be useful when we have more than 50 line items. Okay, so 550 if we have any number. Okay, good. We have one record with so many line items. Let's see. Oh, only one is there, sorry. So we need at least 40 or 50 records, okay, to tell you what was the mistake we have done. Okay, so I'll take at least 400, more than 400. How many records? 13. Okay, so let's see. No, 350 if I say. Still these many are there. Okay, let's print these only. Go to the build docs, give the numbers. Why we are getting only this many numbers? No, VBRP, right? So which parameter we were using here? This has more than 340 lines, right? 46. Okay, I need to remove this actually. Sorry guys. So greater than 40 means 400. So that's the highest line we have available actually guys. That's the reason. Okay. So the problem here is that if we get multiple values, right? If we get multiple values over here, okay, what will happen actually? See, my first page had called the second page, right? So my second page is working fine. But my second page should call my second page he only. Okay, it should not call my first page. Okay, otherwise what will happen? In the next time when we are going to print this window, my first page will start from the top again. So to remove this, we'll have to give the next page as page 2 only. Okay, this setting you have to do to make sure that it's gonna work fine. Okay, let's activate the code and execute. Okay, so we gave the wrong value, that's why I came back. Execute LP01, execute. Okay, we can see it is printing perfectly, but see guys, if you see here, item number is taking more space. We can reduce the size. Okay, and this material number also we can reduce some size, quantity we can reduce some size, description we can increase some size actually. Okay, so that it is gonna print in the single line only, and we can save some more page. And if you see here, this is not printing the last output actually. Here it is not printing the last output, it is going to print in second page. If you see here, this is my first page. If I go in the second page, okay, it is printing over here. Why? Because there was no space over there. Okay, so that's the reason we should give as much as possible in the one line only. Okay, so let's increase the length of this. Okay, let's increase the length of this. Okay, we'll go to page. Okay, this is my page and this is also my page, but where we have designed that window, where we have designed this table, so we have designed this table here. Okay, just click on this table. What we are going to do, we are going to reduce the size for this a little bit. Okay, then second, my material also does not require much of size, quantity requires very minimal time. Okay, but description is requires much more, and then amount thing, just activate it. See, when we have changed this, automatically this will also get changed because we have made the replica, right, copy. So automatically the page 2 also gets changed. So that is a beauty, you don't have to do it two times. Okay, so just execute it. LP01, execute. See here, we change the length, right? Now it is printing perfectly. Still it is going to the next page. Why it is going? Go to the next page. See, still it is going to the next page. Why it is going to the next page, guys? Due to some space issue. So 330 is here, and then this is from the 330 only. So we need to take this downside kind of thing to upside like normal printing. Okay, so we need to convert this variable like we did. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I think we'll close the session now. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay, thanks guys for joining. Have a happy weekend. Bye. Kishore, are you there? I'll answer your question. Kishore, are you there? Say yes or no. Okay, let's meet later. Bye all. Thanks for joining.